set. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Shutting down.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run. Good showing in there, applicant.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Talk to you later.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first?
Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two trace the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need. Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, clear tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, factoring in that you managed to utilize all the tools at your disposal, once you've successfully completed your probationary mission, you could have your 8-year service. Vanguard likes people who think outside the box. Even authorized me to offer you a small signing bonus. So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed? You're not in the Freestar Collective here. Vanguard keeps its work above board. You want in, you have to do the same as everyone else. And that starts with the oath. Fantastic. Then just follow me. wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? I guess I'll take it. Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent. Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Goodbye.
Look back here at all. Bullet for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Yes, sir.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herath, pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out? I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your record. Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine. Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Cara bagiin kompanennya supaya dia pakai baju gimana sih?
Either I
Lo
got hit
transfer.
harder than I thought.
Iya udah gue transfer kok dia nggak ganti-ganti baju.
Incredible timing.
Kok bisa
Regardless,
kok,
I
jadi
think
itu lo
it knows
pasang.
you're here.
Kayak di
I'll
equip sama
unlock the
dia.
door. Second floor main building. But be
Lo buka
quiet.
inventory-nya dia, terus lo equipin.
But I have a feeling she has our best in.
Permisi sepada.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? You'll make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Apa tuh tong?
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina.
Oxysio Machina.
Terrormorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one. I can't believe that a Terrormorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand. I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone. Terrormorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this. I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm going to need a tissue sample from it. And to get that,
oh, gue lagi kecilin suara Ayana.
but
Itu
there is a
lagu
way we can
Starfield
give
yang ini
ourselves
kan?
an edge against this
Yang
thing.
rock itu.
The plant security system. The admin terminal's
waktu
here in this
trailernya
building,
dia.
but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and
Tapi
restore
mau
the
pakai
connection,
companion
I think I
armor
can
sama
get things
baju
back online.
gimana sih?
See if the settlers left us any other tools.
Coba ntar gue sambil buka dolanan strum ya. Itu lu ada delay nggak streamnya?
Iya, padahal gue udah matiin delaynya loh.
It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the system as a whole. Then we can see about getting things back online. The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appear to be in fighting shape.
Gue udah transfer
There
ke
were
dia.
also some
Mesti gue ambil
sensors
lagi.
scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset.
Oh, gitu. Iya, gue pikir equip gue yang make. Oke, belum gue coba sih.
Good. Once I see the connection, take care of yourself and make sure you leave enough.
Secara visual harusnya kan companionnya yang display-nya ya.
Oh. Oke. Belum apa-apa udah ketemu sama alien Xenomorph aja nih. Sarah, wear the goddamn clothes. Security system connection status, reset security connection, yes. Tracking system, status offline. Oke. Security lock, kekebalan tadi. Automated defenses, error power fault detected, turret diagnosis, error damage detected, damage detected, isolation building, packaging building, sanitation building.
Connection restored. I'll make...
frekuensi
183.5.
0.5.
Kemarin apa yang mau gue lakukan ini?
Get in cover. It's on the move.
Waduh, ini dia nih. Waduh, tuh ada monsternya. Xenomorph.
Keren.
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terrormorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Itu terlalu bersih gitu.
Wah, lu mesti belajar ke planet lain.
Packing facility inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to
Belajar apa? Gue kan biasa kalau gameplay begini gue emang kayak emang hancur ya, kayak udah sesuatu yang hancur.
Wow, shit, ada di sini lagi dia. Kabur. Run, Sarah, run. Yo, come here. Mana dia? Waduh, kabur dia. Bisa loncat dia. Mati. First clear.
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a Terrormorph!
Hell yeah, I kill him.
Yeah, taken care of. No big deal. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? A lot of life gets recorded in our cells. Like, for example, if this Terrormorph's cells have certain radiation or chemical exposures, it could point to it having been transported on a ship. Then we could start getting some answers about this thing. So, did you manage to nab one? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
A terror? What?
A Terrormorph.
How did you walk away with the Terrormorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
They all dead, Captain.
You killed a Terrormorph on your first mission.
I am.
If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, none of the settlers made it. Who's got you delivering the sample? Hadrian. Sanar. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. All this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, you can at least be sure she knows her aliens. I'm sure she doesn't list it at the top of her resume. But considering her service record and her area of expertise, I'm not seeing a reason to think this request is anything other than genuine. Did your survivor, Hadrian, she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? She thinks there could be more of these? This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.